Today I'm going to show you 2 trading sessions that can double your profits in just 1 week, guys, on pocket option platform. So let's get into it. I have already analyzed and selected all currency pairs with the most optimal movement pattern and payout percentage. So you can see this selection in front of your screen. And today the main guideline in trading will be the search for local highs and lows, and also orientation in overbought and oversold areas. So for today's trading, I've selected the following indicators. This is the Kelvin channel, so we'll also use it to navigate by intra-channel and external channel traffic. Next, I picked a fractal with default settings and 2 stochastic oscillators, the first with a period of 7 and the second with a period of 15. So yeah, I'll try to explain each trade in detail, and I think there should be any questions. Let's get started and select the first currency pair.
Skipping the subscribe button on my YouTube channel, big mistake. Dive into binary options with expert tips, strategies, and live analysis. Join now for smarter trades.
And let's try to open a short trade here. A good opening level is on the formation of a local maximum. So let's highlight the workspace. Yeah, there was a breakdown of the previous price maximum, the last touch point. Now a new one is being formed. The movement has moved to the outer part along the Kelvin channel, and at this point I think a slight pullback of dynamics should be formed. Here I observe that all the moving lines are in the overbought areas. So in this case I open a deal for decrease. Let's take a look. And in the last seconds there was a downward impulse and the candle shows a pullback. The candle has closed and a pullback has occurred. I was a little lucky here, but nevertheless the entry logic was absolutely correct and I closed the first trade in plus. That's awesome. Let's move on and change the trade amount. I'll bet 350 and let's continue our trading. Pick the next currency pair. And let's try to open a deal for increase against the trend direction here. It's not quite the right entry point based on the nature of the last movement. But for some reason here I want to try to open a deal for a raise. Try my luck, let's say. I think the dynamics pullback should happen according to my logic. Here we have a breakdown of the previous price minimum. Perhaps a pullback can still happen, and also all moving lines are in the oversold area, and therefore we can expect an exit from this area. So let's see, let's wait for the outcome. Yeah, unfortunately guys, the deal was closed in minus. As I said at the beginning, there is not quite an ambiguous entry here, let's say, but still I wanted to try to open for a raise. Nevertheless, some upward volumes are still observed, so let's change the trade amount and continue. And here you can see the dynamics rolling back, and in general the logic was correct, but a little bit unlucky. Let's move on. I will now open a deal for the entire amount of my balance and select the next currency pair.
Guys, trading was tough when I began. Lots of errors, lots of losses, but I've compiled a guide with all crucial tips I wish I had back then. It's free, guys, covering risk management, smart money use, and trading psychology with examples and easy steps. Don't miss out. Message me on Telegram for the book now. The link in the description.
So let's try to open a long position here in the direction of the actual trend. Trend dynamics. In this case, the upward trend and the opening occurs in its direction. So I focus here on the fact that the local maximum has been updated, and then the local minimum has been updated, and the price has reached this point. And the local maximum has not been updated, so the price went into rollback, and I concluded that after all, the local maximum should be updated, and it will be updated several levels higher. So therefore, in this case, we open a deal for increase. So there is also a reversal of the moving average from oversold area. And yeah, let's look at the result. And yes, the third deal closes in plus, guys. Everything happened as I said. So I'm pretty satisfied with this result. So let's change the trade amount. I'll put the maximum again of my balance in order to make a good profit. Yeah, so let's move on. I will select the next currency pair. So let's try to open a long position here. A new local minimum is being formed. So the previous touch points have all been broken through, and a new touch point is being formed here. Yeah. The movement has also moved to the outside along the Kelthor channel. In fact, a local minimum should be formed, and also all the moving lines of the oscillators are in the oversold area. So therefore, I think the exit to the top should happen, and in this case, we open a deal for increase. Simple as that. And the deal closes in plus, guys. A slight pullback has occurred, and the candle is also likely to close in green. Well, I'm satisfied with the result of trading today. Yeah, it was pretty good. Let's move on to withdrawal. So the amount of today's profit will be $797. And the withdrawal operation is successfully completed. Well, this is how the first trading session turned out using this indicator. So I guess now let's begin with the second trading session. If you're unsure about setting up the indicators, or you're just starting out in the trading and finding yourself losing money, it's time to join my free trading team. Every day I trade with my subscribers and share all my trading signals. You can replicate them manually or automatically by connecting to my trading account, which is very convenient for everyone. I will address all your questions, help you get started, and provide instructions on how to earn from $20 to $500 daily. Click the link in the description now to join my Telegram channel and message me "Let's do this." I'll then give you instruction on how to begin. It's absolutely free, but spots are limited, so message me now to seize this opportunity. You can also view the results of my trades and income of my traders in my Telegram channel. Please remember, I don't sell anything without writing first. I don't respond to YouTube comments and never take money from my subscribers. If you see otherwise, it's a fake or scammer. Be cautious. My contacts are only in the video description. Message me now. So I have already analyzed and selected all currency pairs with the most optimal movement pattern and payout percentage. You can see this selection in front of your screens, guys. And after analyzing the movement, well, I came to the conclusion that today I will trade following the trend, and I have selected the right indicators for this, which is alligator, fractal, and zigzag. So all three indicators have default settings, and I guess this is enough for trading on 1 minute time frame. So here's a good entry, guys, for long. So despite the fact that the local maximum has been already updated, I think the further dynamic should go up, and the local maximum zigzag should be updated several levels higher. Because I observe here the intersection of alligator lines, alligator sliding lines from bottom to top. So that's why the deal was opened here for increase. So perhaps not a very good entrance, but let's see. Yes, the first trade closes in plus, guys. Excellent result. At the end, the candle gave an upward impulse. So yeah, I agree, we are lucky here. I guess let's change the trade amount. I'll put $900 and continue without trading. So here I want to open short trade. So let's highlight the workspace. I will explain the principle of entry. So firstly, focusing here on the intersection of the alligator's moving average. So they rushed down, and there was also a zigzag update of the local maximum, but there was no update of the local minimum. So the zigzag does not go down respectively. I think that the further dynamics of the movement should go even lower, guys. So yeah, let's look at the result. And unfortunately, guys, the second deal closes in the negative. Well, I guess the candle strength was not was a little lacking, but I mean the candle's movement was down, so the price stands still. So the deal was closed in the negative. It's okay. I'll bet 955 and select the next currency pair, guys. I will try select the entry into the transaction in more detail. Well, let's open a deal for a long here. Not a very good opening level. The candle immediately showed a sharp impulse, and now a very sharp impulse movement has begun. So here I'm guided by the alligator, and for the most part, judging by the early dynamics of the movement, the trend is now recovering. So there was an intersection of the moving average alligators, so they rushed up. So this shows us a good upwards trend now. Yeah, simple as that. Let's look at the result. And the deal closes in plus, guys. Awesome. So I will change the trade amount straight. I'll bet 869 and open two deals worth 1,738. So let's continue and select some other currency pair. Let's see what the percentages are. I guess let's stay on this currency pairs. So won't pick up anything else. I'll continue with the next entry. So let's open two long positions here. Despite the fact that the flat dynamics of movement prevails here more, and the alligator does not show us much. So here I'm focusing on the formation of a new local minimum by zigzag and fractal. Yeah, we see the first update, we see the second update, and respectively the local maximum should be updated. And I think that the dynamics of movement should go up. Here, entering into the deal was not difficult. And two deals are closed in plus, guys. Great. So after all, the candle showed an upward momentum at the end, and that's why the deal will close in a plus. So the movement is quite unstable today, so I decided to focus on the trend, and I was right. So I'm fixing my profit, guys. Let's move on to withdrawal. So the amount of today's profit will be $1,700. And the withdrawal operation is successfully completed. Yeah, that's it. This is how we do. So guys, get more daily tips and strategies by joining our Telegram channel. So click the link in the description under this video, and good luck to everyone. See you soon. Bye bye.